Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Repel, and I am back with a Wi-Fi battle. Now, we're up against opponent Toda King today, and yeah, take a good look at his team, guys. Holy crap. Noivern, Darkrai, Lucario, Conkeldurr, Weavile, and Porygon-Z. I hate everything in his team. Everything, especially that Darkrai. But I can't complain. I mean, you know, this was still a very awesome battle, and I was very blessed and thankful for this match. So, before I get right into this battle, I do have a common question of the day for all my viewers. Common question of the day is, what was your favorite Pokemon spin-off game? You know, these spin-off games can range from anything. It can range from Pokemon Pinball, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Snap, Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Shuffle, you name it. Any one of those. My answer is definitely Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. So, please guys, leave it in the comment section. Do it. Leave it now. Pause the video, or don't pause it. Do it right now. Scroll down. So, my opponent is going to lead off with the Porygon-Z. Now, these things are so tricky. Porygon-Z. They can carry Choice. They can carry, you know, Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, or Life Orb. I don't know. I know for a fact he might have Ice Beam. I'm going to have to go for Protect. And as a matter of fact, he does have Ice Beam. So I'm just praying like, okay, I highly hope that he is either Choice Scarf or Specs. Because I'm getting out of here. And I'm going to go to Miltank. Miltank has Thick Fat, which reduces Ice and Fire damages. So he does go for Ice Beam, and look at that. Miltank takes it. It doesn't even do a quarter. So, turns out he has Tri-Attack as well, so he is not Choice, nor is he Life Orb. I don't know what the heck he is, but that did so much. Retaliate back with a Body Slam, and unfortunately I did not get, well, a Paralysis. So, expecting the Tri-Attack again, because obviously I resist Ice Beams, I'm going to go into Chandelure. Very obvious switch for me. My opponent actually probably could have went for a Dark Pulse, but he didn't, and I am Choice Scarf, ladies and gentlemen, and thank God I did not miss my Fire Blast. And that will take care of Porygon-Z. The crit absolutely did not matter. So, Noivern is coming out. Obviously, Noivern can resist my Fire Blast, and I'm stuck onto Fire Blast. And Noivern can hit like a truck, especially Choice Specs Noivern. He can go for a Dragon Pulse, Draco Meteor, or Hurricane. I kind of just have to go into Blastoise. Blastoise still won't really take it that well, but turns out he has Dark Pulse for my Chandelure. Thank God he went for Dark Pulse, and I'm so glad he didn't do too much. So, thinking he might not even be Specs. I go for that Mega Evolution, and I went for the very obvious Ice Beam on that Noivern. The Conkeldurr does come out, so my opponent was maybe baiting that I would go for a Scald and try to burn this Conkeldurr. Yeah, and Ice Beam doesn't do quite enough, so I'm out of here, and I'm gonna go into Roserade, expecting a Fire move, or Thunder Punch. Turns out he does go for the Fighting move. He goes for a Drain Punch, you know, does a decent amount. Now, Conkeldurr can learn Ice Punch, but I know that my Roserade will still outspeed this Conkeldurr, so I figured I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder. So I went for Sleep Powder, and to my surprise, my opponent does stay in, so he might actually carry the Ice Punch. But I didn't care. I figured I'm going to take this opportunity for me to go for Spikes. There's a good chance my opponent might switch out. Turns out he's not switching out, so that makes me even more terrified. That makes me think that he actually might have Ice Punch. But did I switch out after this turn? No, I'm actually going to stay in again and go for another Spikes, hoping that my opponent does not wake up. Just praying to Arceus, like, okay, please don't wake up. And luckily he doesn't. But then, my spidey senses started to tingle. I'm fearing, okay, he's probably going to wake up this turn. So I'm not going to risk it. I still want to preserve my Roserade. I don't want to get hit by an Ice Punch. So I'm going to go back into Blastoise, expecting the Ice Punch. And he does wake up, so my Sixth Sense was paying off in this battle. But turns out he didn't go for Ice Punch, he went for Rock Slide. So now I'm thinking, okay, he might not even have Guts on this Conkeldurr, he might have Sheer Force. And he does get that nice crit with that Drain Punch, so honestly I can't stay in with, I can't let my Blastoise live anymore, so Mach Punch will finish it off. Bummer. But now I know that he doesn't have Ice Punch, I'm going to confidently go into Gliscor, and I'm just going to go throw up a substitute. Let's see. And yeah, he doesn't have Ice Punch, he has Rock Slide. So I'm thinking, okay, there's a very good chance that he does not have Guts anymore. So I think I can freely poison him. And not to mention, even if he does have Guts, I think it's still okay for me to go for Toxic, because Toxic is just so good, you know, it's just gonna badly poison him, and his Drain Punches won't really do too much to Gliscor. So from that range, I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think he has Guts, but he might have Sheer Force, which is cool, so I'm thinking, well, I'm just gonna go for the obvious Protect here. And let some more poison damage rack up while I heal up too. Yeah, I have Protect on this Gliscor, not Roost, Protect. So, I'm just gonna go for a substitute here, and let's see what he's gonna do this turn. Turns out my opponent is gonna go for a Drain Punch. He probably wants some sort of recovery, but I'm afraid a Drain Punch is just not gonna kill my substitute. Not enough. So now I'm gonna go for the Protect this turn again, and my opponent could actually switch out predicting my Protect, but he chooses not to. And I could sort of see why, because this Conkeldurr is, you know, already below half HP, and he probably just wants to fodder off his Conkeldurr. Nothing wrong with that, honestly. I had to fodder off my Blastoise, so expecting the Mach Punch, and expecting him to fade my Mach Punch away, I went for the substitute. But turns out, he doesn't even destroy my substitute, so I'm still freely behind the substitute while the poison will take care of this Conkeldurr. So I'm standing at a very, very good spot here. And not to mention, Gliscor is pretty much at full HP again. Now Weavile's coming out. Now these things can go for Ice Punch or Icicle Crash, obviously. And I could go for Toxic, but the Earthquake is actually... It actually does a good amount to Weavile too, since Weavile has paper thin defenses. So he does go for that Night Slash, break away my sub, so I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. It is a nice 2-hit KO, but you know, after this Earthquake, I can't really stay into this Weavile, because this Weavile can probably one-shot me with an Icicle Crash. So I could go into Chandelure or Bisharp, but I figure let's go into Bisharp because I'm really fearing that Night Slash. Bisharp will resist both this Weavile stab, of course. And he does go for Icicle Crash, which looks so amazing. I love the animation of Icicle Crash. Now Weavile can go for Low Kick and Break. So I have to go for the Life Orb Sucker Punch to end this Weavile. My opponent did stay in, so I'm pretty sure he probably had some sort of fighting move that would completely destroy Bisharp. Moving on, he's gonna go into Lucario. And the Mega Evolution followed by Close Combat is just so obvious. I could smell it. Smell it like a mile away. And I could go into Chandelure, but just to be extra safe, I'm gonna go into Gliscor. So he does in fact go for that Mega Evolution. Again, his whole team is just way too strong. Like every single one of his Pokemon are heavy hitters. And he did go for Earthquake, so I'm really glad I brought out the Gliscor instead of Chandelure. Turns out he has Ice fucking Punch, and Gliscor lives it with 13 HP. Gliscor, Flying and Ground type Gliscor. That is 4 times weak to Ice moves, lives in the Ice Punch, coming from Mega Lucario. And he retaliates back with an Earthquake, like damn! Oh damn, that is just amazing. And I went for Protect because, hey, I need to heal up a little bit. I'm not ready to give up my Gliscor just yet. Because honestly, the only thing that is immune to my opponent's Dark Rise, Dark Void is my Gliscor, because my Gliscor is poisoned after all. But honestly, nothing in my team really wants to take a Dragon move, so I'm just gonna have to let my Miltank die. I figured it's a little bit better to just let my Miltank die than my Gliscor, actually. A little sad, but that is okay. Roserade is coming now. Of course, Noivern can go for Flamethrower, or even Psychic in this case, but it's not gonna do half, and I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder. Now, I can go for 3 layers of spikes here if I want to, but I don't think I really need to. And not to mention, I figured, you know what, this is a great opportunity for me to go into Bisharp and start setting up. Because really, in this whole battle, there's really there's not too many opportunities for Bisharp to set up, simply because my opponent has 2 fighting Pokemon and just a whole barrage of heavy hitters. And judging how my opponent plays, I'm pretty sure he'll stay in with this Noivern. Because this Noivern does have Flamethrower, so I see why not, you know? So I'm gonna keep going for Swords Dance. Well, I went for Swords Dance once, and I figured he might actually wake up this time. So I have to go for Sucker Punch. Turns out he has Focus Sash. And let's see if my intuition was correct. And yeah, he does wake up this turn. So yeah, despite that, you know, I correctly guessed that he does wake up. It doesn't quite matter because he has Focus Sash and that'll take care of Noivern. So very sad. Noivern has 1 HP. I could go for Giga Drain and kill it, right? But I just thought, no, I'd rather actually start going for Synthesis because I want to be at full HP. I want to prepare my Roserade once that Darkrai comes out. Because it's Darkrai, guys, I need to be at full HP. And I kind of want to be burned too. Yeah, I want to be burned, simply because then I'll be immune to sleep. So that the Darkrai can't go for Dark Void. So luckily, I did get my wish. You know, I am burned. I'm not really sure which one's better though. I'm not sure which one I prefer because burn is sort of a bitch too. I get burned and now he's gonna go for Psychic. And I went for Synthesis yet again because like I said, I still want to be at, you know, pretty high HP before this Noivern comes out. So from this point I'm thinking, okay, well I guess this part is good. I think I can go for Giga Drain now, and hopefully the Darkrai won't kill me next turn if it comes out. He does go for Psychic, but however he drops my special defense, so... oh well. I mean, I let this Noivern hit me so many times. He's bound to get a burn, and he's bound to drop my special defense. And down goes this Darkrai, and now we get to see my opponent's last and final Pokemon, and it is the Darkrai, and I'm just terrified because this Darkrai might actually just kill me with a Dark Pulse. And as a matter of fact, he doesn't even have to use Dark Pulse, he has Ice Beam. So my opponent really loves all attacking movesets, all out attacking. I do have Chandelure, and I do outspeed him, and with Spike's damage, I do have a good chance to kill it with a Fire Blast, and luckily I did land it, so we'll see if I can kill it, and I was just barely enough to finish off this Darkrai, so pretty close match, because obviously it just had to Chandelure and the barely dying Gliscor, so Toda King, awesome team, awesome fight, thank you so much, and to my viewers, hope you guys enjoy this match. Please, please, please make sure to answer comment question of the day and also to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have an awesome day.